strange and beautiful. Aqualung, or as Carl says, Aqualung. On XFM 104.9. Well, it seems that Carl's clue, did go down quite well. Some other people got it. The game show as a whole has been well received.
Well, I have to say the email. We've had loads of emails, Rick. We've had let me just count 2.
Yeah.
And one of them was aimed at Simon Mayo. Came to us by mistake. They thought they were listening to Mayo.
Yeah.
And the other is saying Carl enough that they love the game show.
Radio 1 with less people.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so, despite the fact it was a stolen idea, I think we can do it again next week. Next week, let's rustle up some prizes as well.
You're just like your little magpie, aren't you? Thieving shiny ideas from Mayo's nest.
Absolutely. We played Lynyrd Skynyrd just before the ads, and I was just looking at the compilation it comes from.
It's a great compilation.
We took this from Driving Rock.
Yeah.
Which I imagine...
This is not available in the shops.
Exactly. I imagine it's come straight from the personal collection of maybe Tarrant or Foxy.
Or Canfield.
But there's some great names on here that I'd like to see. Maybe we could play them.
He's a little Vance, isn't he? He's a tiny Vance.
Exactly.
You know like you're a little Mayo? Canfield's a little Vance.
I mean, these are some names. I haven't heard them for a long time. I'd love to hear them again. Alana Miles. Black Velvet.
No, rubbish.
Rhea. You don't hear Rhea, no?
Chris Rhea?
Yeah.
Well, what one?
Spin Doctors.
Oh, God.
Lest we forget the Spin Doctors. Crash Test Dummies. What happened to them?
Dunno.
Who else we got on here? Richard Marx.
Yeah.
Mr. Big.
I didn't. He's guilty in that song when he goes, I swear I did, and all that, and the police came around. Well, there's no smoke without fire. I reckon he did it. To be honest. I reckon he murdered her.
You're absolutely right. Go on. Legs, ZZ Top.
She knows how to use them.
She does indeed.
She knows how to... It's what it is, it's electrical impulse from the brain.
How is she using them? What's she up to?
She's just,
The brothers Doobie are on here as well.
Oh, isn't that... There's nothing wrong with them.
Absolutely right. Starship.
Yeah.
And Toto as well. I know you're a big fan. It's not actually.
What is it?
Can you name another Toto track?
Hold the Line.
It's Hold the Line.
Let's rock. Put that on.
Is it good? Is it good stuff?
Down. Ow.
Is it good stuff?
When session musicians get together.
Can we hear a quick little blast? It should be. Is that disc still in
play
there?
a little bit. Hold the Line. It's
that should
great.
be. That should be track. Let me see. That's probably track 10.
I hope this doesn't annoy too many people. Like we're worried.
Yeah.
yeah. We like to keep our radio slick.
Is this it? This is like it.
Right. Yeah. We're playing.
That was dynamite.
That was great.
We'll have some. I think we should have like a classic rock anthem every week.
Do you
not think?
I'd love to. I'd love to. Bit of Rainbow maybe next week. Who knows?
Man alive.
Phone in if you want to hear some classic rock.
Classic rock, indeed.
Oh, we ripped off Mayo. Let's do Vance.
Absolutely. Let's just steal ideas from other better DJs.
Okay. What can we have?
There's some great ideas out there, I'm sure.
I mean, if you want to like any fix-its done, if you may want to eat a packed lunch on a roller coaster,
with some Boy Scouts,
or dance with Bananarama, then we're here.
Or 5-star.
yeah.
I love the fact 5-star reform. There's 3 of them.
White Stripes on XFM 104.9. I'm Ricky Gervais, with me Steve Merchant and Karl Pilkington. Well, I had a good time.
I've enjoyed it, yeah, it's been nice. It's been fun.
Some good tracks, some laughs, a new competition by Simon Mayo. That was
absolutely.
That was great.
Yeah. Karl, have you heard the big news? That Ricky Gervais is looking to take up. Well, you explain it, Gervais, because
it's not big news.
No.
What are you talking? What do you mean?
You're taking up boxing, is this right?
No.
What is the story? You're fighting for money?
No. What? Bare knuckle fighting.
No, come on. What is it?
No. All it is. I've been watching this show. It's on cable called Born to Fight, and it's sort of late. It's a late one. We flick round, and I think it's on After Roadies, which is like
Roadies.
Yeah, it's one bloke with a camera who goes on tour with different people. Like he went on with Motorhead. He went with the Meatloaf tribute act. He went on with Coldplay. Was in one of them. It's and it's the
is
sort
this
of
when like all the other channels has been switched off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and there's one called Born to Fight, and they just take a different story. It might be like an amateur fight, or it might be an unlicensed fight, not illegal, or it might be white collar, which I'm thinking of doing.
What's white collar?
White collar is just people who want to fight. And it's organised.
Is it like Fight Club?
Yeah, but it's charity. It's safe. It's a charity do. You know, having like big events, and it's just 2 people that aren't boxers, aren't amateur boxers, and they get in the ring. And they do three 2-minute rounds, and they just lay into each other. They've got head guards on. And
Rick, I don't mean to alarm you, but we work together obviously, and we make The Office and stuff. Your face is my fortune. I can't have
that
it
must be a
being-
bit of a worry for you.
It is. I'm not going to say. Well, your heart as well is also a concern.
Yeah.
You know, and you're eating and stuff.
But
so
when I said I was going to get fit, you were going, no, Gervais, you're only funny because you're fat.
No, I agree. This is true, but I'm saying there's a difference between being fit,
Yeah.
and I would say,
Getting
for instance,
your face smashed in.
don't eat kind of cheese and bacon, on their own
All day.
all day, or
Right.
for breakfast. So what I'm saying is there's a difference between exercising and then having your face beaten in. And what I'm saying is that I just don't think it's a good idea.
But I might win.
No, well, I don't. That's irrelevant. You're still going to take a couple of blows to the face, and the point is this, Rick: you're not going to win.
Why?
Because you are delusional. You think that you are probably the world's greatest boxer. I know. Ever since I've known you, you seem to think that that's the case because you've watched all the Rocky films. And you think that's fair enough, that seems straightforward enough. But look at your physique, you've got some upper body strength, but, you've also got some lower belly strength as well, I noticed. And my concern is you're going to go in there and you're not only going to be a broken man when you realise that you're just not as handy in the ring as you thought you were, but also you're going to incur some injuries.
This
you
is
wear
fighting
masks?
talk. This is fighting talk.
The first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club.
This one's we want to do it more now, just because of you. It was the same when Adrienne didn't agree that Rocky could beat Clubber Lang.
Yeah.
Oh, she made that mistake. Then she made the same mistake
At
with
what age,
Drago.
Rick? At what age?
She turns up at the end to take a bit of the credit, didn't she?
When you were this kind of thin, nimble youth in your makeup and your eyeliner and all the rest of it, I bet you had no idea, you had no thoughts about boxing. It never came into your mind, did it? So at what age did you suddenly think, wait a minute, I've taken the wrong path in life. I could have been the world heavyweight.
I don't think I could.
When have you suddenly decided that you can suddenly be a bit street tough? I don't understand why this has suddenly come about in.
Well, I'm not
in
putting
later
out a
life.
shout, am I, to fight people? It's not like Noel
But you've got
Gallagher
to find
and Robbie Williams.
But you've got to find someone else presumably to fight with.
Yeah, but it'd probably be a businessman who wants to fight.
Right. Do you know there's something really weird about that? Don't you think that sound? Have you just listened to yourself? I want to fight I want to fight a businessman. Please, may I fight a businessman?
I want to fight a businessman.
You just said.
I want to fight someone who wants to. It's not.
I want to fight them though. I want to fight somebody.
Since you're like that, it sounds a bit mad.
Bring them on. I want to fight people.
No, but it's more the effort and the training and the commitment to it, like climbing a mountain. I mean, I think climbing a mountain and doing a marathon is ridiculously macho. It's not the fact that you can do it.
No, that's not macho compared
Well, it is
with boxing.
macho, isn't it? Climbing, there's no reason to climb a mountain, there's no reason to do a marathon. If you can run a mile, that's all you need. The fact that you train is to whether you can do it yourself and achieve something. And this is more like the training and the learning skill and then seeing if it works. I don't want to get in there.
But aren't you concerned about you might get beaten? Or you might get beaten up, I should say.
No, what's the worst that can happen?
You'll get black eyes, bruises, and
bruises.
Gervais, let me just remind you of the time we were working in your flat, right? And you immediately, right, I don't know to this day what happened, but you started choking. You clasped your chest. You were breathing, wheezing, right? I leapt over to you. I remember screaming, I don't know the Heimlich maneuver. If you've swallowed something I can't help.
Yeah.
You gained your breath, you gained your composure. I said, what happened? Did you eat something? Did you go down the wrong way? You said, no, I swallowed some dust. I swallowed some dust. You breathed some dust in that was in the air. There was some dust in the air. You breathed that in. It knocked you out for 2 days. Rick, you were in bed for 2 days.
I love that.
I don't think you're the man for the job.
And that's some dust. What do you think this businessman's going to do?
Exactly.
He'll be permanent. Hurt you permanent.
Yeah.
He'll hurt you permanent.
You found a lump, didn't you, on your testicle once? We sat in a doctor's waiting room, I remember, for about 45
You've got to have them
minutes.
checked out. It was fine. I think I went twice, didn't
My
I?
point- yeah, my
I
point-
said to the doctor at one point, I said, did you check round the back?
Yeah.
I was thinking he hadn't checked it. Yeah. Oh, dear.
Just because they hadn't found anything. My point is this. You're something of a hypochondriac. You know you're something of a hypochondriac. You know that already. So, why do you think this is going to be any different?
Wow.
When you take the first blow to the head, you take the punch, you'll immediately think that you've got some kind of, brain disorder.
No,
and you'll be done
I've always
for,
wanted to
and
do it,
you'll
but I
give
just
up.
thought,
You'll throw the towel
I
in.
wanted to make sure, I wanted to know that I definitely lost my looks.
Right.
And, I've seen some of the publicity shots, I've got mirrors and mouths, so now, because I've definitely lost my looks now, I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So I want, maybe a younger, more handsome man, I want to teach him a lesson.
I'll end with this.
Right.
For people who listen to this show regularly, you already sound like you're punch drunk. Alright? And that's just your natural way of talking. Please, let's not do the real thing.
Oh, play a record. Oh.
I mean, is it going to be televised?
Well, we could get it on DVD, maybe release
Alright,
it.
now I'm interested.
Okay.
Is there money to be made?
Yeah, lots of
Oh,
money.
well, maybe we should talk about it.
Okay.
You join us now live at Shipley Old People's Home, where TV star Ricky Gervais is taking on his first non-professional bout. Ricky, who are you fighting this evening?
A bloke called Pete Smedley.
Okay, Pete Smedley. How old's Pete?
He's 72.
72 years old.
Yeah,
And now you're very excited about the fight, I know. Pete's just recovered from a massive coronary, hasn't he?
Well, I don't want to get into that. He's deemed himself fit, and that's good enough for me. If he wants to fight, listen. Right, someone just called up and said they'll fight me. He sounded
This is such a bad idea.
pretty tasty. I said, how tall are you? He said 5'11". I said, what do you weigh? He said 13 stone. I said, how old are you? 27. I explained to him I'm looking for someone a lot older and smaller.
Absolutely.
lot older and smaller than
Donna
that.
Stell. If Donna Stell from, what was it?
I'm going to show you now, Steve. Listen, it's just a sport. You know, people go, oh, don't go into badminton. The shuttlecock can hurt your eye. It's just a sport.
Okay, fair enough. We'll I'm sure, resume this conversation next week. When, of course, we'll also be playing more of Carl's new brilliant game with prizes, hopefully.
Yeah. Simon Mayo's What Is Carl Thinking?
Absolutely. I'll leave you with a song for the ladies, Rick, if I may. This is by my friend Harry. You may know he sends me tracks every so often that I should listen to, and this is a particular favourite of mine. Pretty Please, and it's by Kevin Tehista's Red Terror. I don't know if I've pronounced that right, but enjoy that, and we'll see you next week.
Let's get ready to rumble.